Hi guys, Martin here again, and apparently this is now called a CarCast. So welcome to the first CarCast for War Games. I am, as I said last time, I'm going to start doing videos in the store as well. It's just getting to them. Hopefully the camera review is obviously better this time, although I now think it might be a bit shakier, but as I said last time, guys, just let me know what you think and see where you go from there. It seems to be bouncing around a lot more. Who knows? We'll get them sorted. Not such a long one this time. Yes, I'm on my way to work again, but I'm saying not a long one. I'm saying I'm not going to bat on for 28 minutes again, but I probably will. Yeah, different view inside my car this time. Bouncy camera. So sorry if I make anyone feel a bit travel sick. First and foremost, as you'll tell by the title, yes, it's CarCast Q&A. It's been a long time since I've done one. I was watching Nick Beer, Idic Beer's Q&A the other day, and I thought, yeah, people keep asking me questions. You guys who are watching, every now and again I'll get an email off one of you, just whether it be asking how the store's doing or whatever, and people asking questions. People have a lot of questions to ask. There's a lot of people who have been in touch saying, oh, can you give me some advice? I want to open my own store, and I'd love to do what you've done. And so I thought, yeah, let's put a Q&A out, and you guys write in the comments, write what your questions are, and in a week or whenever, I'll do a video in the shop, because I'll need to be able to read them off a piece of paper. I can't do that while I'm driving. Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, I'll do a Q&A session. Ask me anything. Ask me about the shop. Ask me about the hobby. Ask me about the air velocity speed of an unladen swallow. I think if I remember back to one of my early Q&As, I'm sure that was Mike Brent's question. So Mike, you're not allowed to ask it again. But yeah, just ask me anything. Favourite movie, whatever. Favourite movie is quite obvious, really, isn't it? There's Darth there. But yeah, so that gets out of the way. And then just a couple of other bits. So my VAT return's finally through. I'm just literally waiting for the money to hit my bank, so then I can get those final bits of the store decorated, and I can get the store finished, the tournament halls finished, and so on and so forth, which will be massive, because it's getting me down. There's no two ways about it. Just, it's like painting a model. That's the way I would refer to it. So you start on a project and you have this brilliant idea. I'm going to do this conversion. So you do the conversion. Then you go, all right, now I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to do all this effects on it, and I'm going to make it look great, and the base is going to be this, and the base is going to be that, and so on and so forth. And you get to a certain point and you stop. For whatever reason, you've not got something. That product that you need, or that colour that you need, or that cork for your base, whatever it might be, you're out of something, and as a result of being out of it, the project stops, and then picking it back up again is always really hard. And I don't know, I mean, do you guys suffer that? I've got so many half painted or unpainted models, or models that I've built and done the conversion, and I've just never got around to painting, because a mixture of time and, yeah, not even that I've lost interest, and I'm not saying I've lost interest in the store, it's more you become complacent with it. You see the thing every day, and although you notice all the things that need doing, you're just like, oh well, I can't do that until I get this, I can't do that until I get this, and a lot of it is I can't do that until I get my money. And best part of 15 grand is a lot of money. That's what I'm owed. That's what my last accountant has hindered me by, let alone the few grand that he's cost me as well. But bygones. Yeah, so the money's coming in, and it will get things done, get the carpets ordered, get the decorators in. I need to get a commercial decorator, because I haven't got the time to repaint the upper floors. And they don't need completely repainting, they just need completely cleaning down, a little bit of repair work, and then partly painted. And I know what people will say, oh, if you paint one wall and it'll look bad against the others because it's too fresh. But because of the way the walls are set out and where the shadows sit and everything, I actually think I might get away with it. And if not, I'll have to paint the whole thing and it'll just cost more money and blah. I need to get the TVs in, I need to get all the cabling in and etc, etc. So it's all en route, it's all under plan. Most of the stuff's ordered, I just need to get somebody to do it. Because yeah, I just don't have the time. That and the fact that I'm petrified of ladders. Heights, fine. Ladders, we don't do ladders. And when you've got a 12, 14 foot high ceiling, you need ladders. When we were building it, we had scaffolding, so it was all good. Running up and down there. So yeah, I'm babbling on for a change. So decorating will all be done, and then as soon as the decorations are and the tournament halls are ready, I'll obviously do a video and I'll show you guys what it looks like. There's little to show you at the moment. One of the rooms is it visually looks better because there is carpet on the floor and there are tables in there, but the walls aren't painted and the carpet's not stuck to the floor, so it's just sort of lying on top of itself, which ain't great, but it looks better than just a bare floor. That's where we've been having tournaments up to now. There's 8 tables in that room, so that's 16, 32 Magic players and so on and so forth. Proper bouncy there, bad roads. But yeah, so we'll get that done, get you the videos out. Plus with the money I'm going to get all the vinyl graphics done, and when I get the vinyl graphics done, then I'll show you through the completed shop, because it is pretty much complete now. I need to have a restructure of the tables downstairs, but I'm waiting for the vinyls to put on. What I'm doing is above each section of games there'll be a black board on the retail, on the slat wall, with a logo on it. So like above Games Workshop, obviously I've got about 8 or 9 panels. Yeah, it's got to be a good 8-9 panels for Games Workshop. So one will say Warhammer 40,000, then one will say Games Workshop, then Warhammer 40,000, then Games Workshop. But it just lets you know, like when you're in a department store and you can see the header boards telling you what's where. Warlord Games, Bolts Action, Gates of Antares, Warzone Z, I think it's called, the new zombie game that's coming out. Hail Caesar package, all those, they'll all sit War Machine and Hordes above the games. Dice and cards, and you get the gist. And that pretty much completes it. There's a few bits of little painting to do and such, and then that's done. So other than that, what else is there to do? No, so there's just tidying up bits and just final touches. Cabinets are still a bit sparse. Got too much 40k, so I don't want to put any more 40k out, or even Games Workshop products. I don't want to put any more of that out. What I'm really after, and if any of you guys who are local enough, or if you want to send it through the post, if you've got any painted War Machine or Hordes, and I know that's asking a lot, War Machine and Hordes painted, shock horror, nobody paints War Machine and Hordes, but if you have got any painted that you don't use and you're happy for me to display in a cabinet, I've got a whole cabinet with one shelf taken up with War Machine and Hordes, and that's it, because everybody else that owns War Machine and Hordes doesn't paint the models, because you're not required to for tournament bases and so on and so forth. It's a strange game, and don't want to upset anybody that likes the game, anybody that knows me and the local War Machine community that we've got. They all know I don't like it. I just don't like the game. I don't like the models. I don't like the game. I don't like the stereotypical player that it breeds. Now I've got to say that my local community in Southport, we've got a gaming club called Mammoths that meet on a Tuesday night. And there's a good 8 or 9 of them in there that regularly play War Machine, and they're so far away from the rest of the community in the fact that A, they paint the models, and that they've not got that stereotypical hatred towards Games Workshop, and just, I don't know, I'm probably going to make a lot of enemies by saying all that, but War Machine players, not all of you, but the stereotypical War Machine player is a strange player, and I don't like the game as a result of it. The players have put me off the game. There you go, I've said it. not like me to put me balls on the line. Yeah, that takes care of that anyway. So yeah, models for the cabinets, more than happy to get some in. I just mentioned Warlord's new zombie game. I forget exactly what it's called, World War Z, or I don't know, something Z or Z, or depends whether they're trying to push it in an American manner. But it's a gang warfare zombie game. It looks fantastic. You get loads of zombies just in small gangs, and you're just fighting against each other as zombies, and it's like, yeah, I'm in for this. $29.99 gets you the game with a couple of gangs. What more are you wanting from that? Oh, 10% off, because that's what we do. So it's actually only 27 quid. And it's a great game. I've got some stuff coming this week, like a starter demo set and some rules and what have you, and it really does look fun. So we'll get a video out on that as soon as I get the stuff, show you what it's like, and then we'll get it painted up, get it on the tables and so on and so forth. Talking of tables, Mel, if you're watching this, I know you don't get much time to watch other videos, but the table's looking great, mate. Hopefully by the time this goes live, I'll have spoken to you again today, and we'll have sorted a date within the next couple of weeks for you to come up and display the board, get Alessio and Rick and so on and so forth up. By the way, guys and girls, Ray Winston, the daddy, as anyone who's my age will know him from, whereas younger people, you just know him as the guy from Bet365 videos. Ray Winston is filming something or other where Mel's studio is, and has been in and seen the bolt action board and thinks it's amazing. And apparently Patrick Stewart, Picard, Professor X, really likes it too. And I don't know whether he's seen it or whether he's filming in the same block and he would like it, so he's getting shown it. But Ray Winston's actually passed comments on the table saying how good it is. How cool is that? So yeah, all good there. And then and that covers the Mel bit. Just go and watch Mel's channel, the Terrain Tutor, and you'll see the board he's making. Epic board. Proper going to set the standard for the other boards in the store, and put them to shame, no doubt. What else? Oh, Troll Trader. Did I or did I not mention this in the last video? I can't remember. I kind of think I might have. I definitely alluded to the fact that there was a big event coming. It's now all being confirmed. 18th and 19th of June. That's the Saturday and Sunday, 18th and 19th of June. By all means, come up on the Friday as well. Troll Trader, who are probably the biggest singles card seller and trader in the UK. Massive eBay presence, both with card games and then with 40k bits and everything. Pretty much anyone who's into the hobby has heard of Troll Trader. Louis, the guy that runs Troll Trader, I've got to know him from a business point of view, and I suppose to some extent from a friendly point of view. We chatted a little bit, and anyway, he wants to run an event out of War Games because we're big enough. We've got a good location, and it looks right and can sit the right number. So we're having a 200 seat Magic the Gathering weekend on the 18th and 19th. Fine details still to be sorted out. Ticket prices probably looking 25-30 quid, but there'll be £6,000 worth of prize support over the weekend, plus loads of side events, drafts and sealed events and whatever you guys want to play. We're going to try and get some artists in, like some of the actual UK Magic artists and such. Loads of big prize wall. Obviously Troll Trader are going to be bringing all their collection of singles up, so there'll be loads and loads of singles for sale, like proper old rare ones and all sorts. And it's just going to be a great weekend. It's getting pushed to death through all the GPTs and everything, but whether you're in the area or not, it's worth travelling up for. You can get a hotel or bed and breakfast in Southport for as little as 25 quid, or you can spend as much as 250 quid on a hotel if you want. Come up for the weekend, come up and see War Games. It's going to be chocker. Come up and play some Magic the Gathering. If you don't play Magic the Gathering, come up and learn to play Magic the Gathering. It's great. It is a good game. It's entirely up to each person how immersed they get into it financially. Obviously it can cost a lot of money if you really push into a competitive level, but it's going to be a cracking weekend, so get up for it. And there'll be more videos as time comes on that. I mentioned Tabletop Gaming Day last time, and I'm going to do a separate video. So finally, I suppose, well, finally, yeah, it is finally. The other one is, I've been chatting with Aceface. If you don't know Aceface, go and check his channel out, link below. I sponsor Ace. I sponsored him to go to the LVO, Las Vegas Open, for the Frontline Gaming's ITC tournaments, the huge big tournament, and he went over and he'll openly admit himself he didn't do as well as he wanted to, but you know what, he had a blast while he was out there. He was in Vegas, how could he not have fun? And Lawrence from Tabletop Tactics also went out there, the two of them. They're becoming good friends as well, and they had a great time while they're out there, and they're really trying to push the ITC scene now, which is the International Tournament Circuit, I think, which is basically the rules pack that Frontline Gaming have put together and runs through most American tournaments now. It's massive in America, the ITC, and obviously we have the ETC over here, which is the European Tournament Circuit. Again, at the risk of upsetting a lot of people, I think that's not a particularly good rule set. I don't dislike the ETC as a group, but I don't think the rule set's particularly well constructed for 40k. That whole power gamer win at all cost player is encouraged through the ETC rules, whereas through the ITC rules, certain overpowered things are dumbed down enough that yes, you still get really powerful lists, but there's more of a balance between them, and there's more fun. I've played a couple of games of ITC rules, and I like them. Where's all this going to? We're holding an ITC tournament, probably the biggest ITC tournament in the UK. Just waiting for confirmation to come back from Frontline, from Reese and Frankie at Frontline, as to what their support's going to be into it. But it's going to go on sale. It's going to be in the summer. Dates to be confirmed. Dates to be confirmed in the next week, hopefully. So by the next CarCast, I should be able to confirm everything up. But 60 places, unless we can get more. I think we probably can get more, but I can guarantee 60. Because I can guarantee 30 tables. It might be that we get 35, 40 tables. We'll see what it's like when the decoration's done. £70 the ticket, but with that £70 that gets you a weekend's worth of gaming, and if you don't make into the cut, then obviously you'll just be able to get free side event gaming, which we'll just have some fun with. And there'll be £2,500. However it all pans out, I think there's going to be about £2,500 worth of prize support into the pot. It's massive. You're going to get food supplied in that £70 price ticket, plus obviously then there's all the facilities that War Games is going to offer. By that point the bar should be flowing, so you'll be able to get a drink, whether it be an alcoholic drink. The coffee's already there, the cold drinks are already there, the snacks are already there, like sweets and crisps and such. You've got a huge, the largest in the UK, retail space to go and browse around in between games, and you're in a seaside resort for the weekend in the summer, so it'll be busy. The fun fair will be open, there'll be loads of ice cream and all sorts. Just Southport's a nice place in the summer. I should say it's a nice place anytime, but I won't. It's a nice place in the summer, and it gets busy. It's a seaside resort, and it's great. So that's massive. It's exactly where I want War Games to be. Is big national tournaments. This is 60 places that are going to get sold for this tournament, and they won't be 60 local people. Now, I know there's probably going to be about 10 of the local guys who will jump straight onto it, which is fine. I expect that, and I encourage it as well. The store's there for everybody, including definitely my local guys. But hopefully this will attract the attention of people nationally, and people from all over the country, maybe even further afield than just the UK, will want to come and take part in an ITC event. So let me know your thoughts on that, guys, and I'll give you more detail. As I say, when I get the detail, I'll give you that detail, and it kind of runs from there. But as I said, that was the last thing, so I'm going to wrap it up. Promised you not a 28-minute one, so I've done a 20-minute one instead, not much less, I'm afraid. But yeah, that's kind of it, all done. And let me know what you think, and don't forget your questions for the Q&A, and I'll do that in a week or so as another video, and I'll give you more updates on what's happening. See you soon, guys.